And welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video. Guys, thank you so much for 100 subscribers. I greatly appreciate it. To celebrate 100 subscribers, when the next LR banner drops in a week and a half, we'll put 100 stones, 150 stones into the banner, right? See if we get lucky to celebrate. I don't know if this video dropped or the Goku Gohan video dropped, so if you're hearing this, thank you for a second time. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. With that said, we have the EZAs for Cell and Goku and Gohan. And when, the EZAs came out, I wanted to revisit Cell's team. Now, I want to stop myself before I say Cell's team's not that good. Cell's team is great if you're running items. His team is his worst enemy, though, right? The cells conflict with each other, so on and so forth. All right, how are we going to start this? I think 290% start a turn. That's my cell. I think I want to try to get away with floating AGL cell. Because there's a locking boss here. I want to be ready for that. Oh, am I doing this too soon? I might be floating them far too soon, actually. That's okay. If we die, we die. All right, so he has 234,000 start a turn. He's at 379. Now, AGL Cell, real quick, he is greatly stacking, greatly raising attack permanently and then raising defense for a turn. Those are both 50%. All we need to know from his passive right now is Key +1 to 50% to stats, 50% chance of dodging. When he attacks with 12 or more Key, 170% to attack and defense. And then when facing two or more enemies, or when facing 3 or more enemies, he gets more stats, right? And then more chance to dodge and chance to crit. You're not going to see that outside of like Super Battle Road or very specific red zone, so we're going to ignore that for now. When HP is 50% or more, however, you get Key +2, launch an additional attack with a 50% chance of supering, damage reduction rate, chance to crit, and chance to dodge 17%. So, which is the good part, right? So he has a 67% chance to dodge. Let's lock in the rotation right here real quick. Bing, bam, boom. We'll just give him a regular orb. He doesn't need the super, I guess. Dodging? Okay, he took the hit. All right. If that was a super, we were gone, but that's okay. All right, hopefully we get plenty of super attack additionals from this guy. The more we get, the more he stacks. I don't know what my build is. I think my build on this guy is additional and a little bit of dodge from back in the day, is my guess. Yeah, that's a triple super. That's the hidden potential. 3 supers, very, very nice. So yeah, I think Cell's team is good. I think 55% Cell is good, and especially if you're going to use items. Like if I were to bring in a support memory, he's going to be looking good. I did bring in a Bulma item, and we will drop that later on. Once we see, we're going to see where he kind of like plateaus here, and then we'll be like, okay, let's use this item, and then again, if we were fighting a tournament participant enemy, we would also have additional stats. We're missing, remember, keep in mind, we are missing 50% to stats, right? So we're missing some defensive stats here. Why did I choose not to fight a tournament participant enemy? Because we're not going to fight that as often, right? Now, I did pick a fight where there is locking, which can throw off your rotations, and if you're like me, you're going to be, thinking about using the cell in a scenario where the only slot 1 units you have are the cells, right? And what does Cell want to do? Cell? One of them wants to die. So, as long as we don't get supered first, we're... Oh, okay. We're still fine. Alright. Sorry. It's not what do these cells want to do. If Cell is the only slot 1 unit we have until one of them dies and revives, and then we run into locking bosses, we're in trouble because our rotations are going to get messed up, and now we may not have units that can sit in slot 1. Super EZA Cell can kind of sit in slot 1, depending on how many orbs he gets, how many rainbow orbs he gets, who we're fighting, right? Goku can for sure sit in slot 1. So the team I have here, I have Goku and Frieza here. They were the 6th unit on the team. It was the last unit to choose. Because I don't have Tech Buhan. And I actually like Goku and Frieza more than Tech Buhan because Tech Buhan wants his domain to really be a true slot 1. And if we're running Cell's team, Cell's going to have his domain out. Always, right? So it's a no-brainer to bring Frieza, even though Frieza has his own flaws. Now, AGL Cell, what do we need to know about this bad boy right here? He's at 509,000 start of turn defense. He's the guard guy. He's still greatly stacking attack, greatly raising defense. Was that a stun? Did I just see that? No, okay. Now, he is guarding. He has chance damage reduction, chance to crit, and chance to dodge 17%. 180% to stats when he's attacking with 12 or more ki. And then if HP is 50% or more, ki +1, an additional attack with a high chance of being a super, damage reduction and crit chance, and evasion chance, 18%. Right? So we're looking at guard, and now we're focusing on 35% chance to dodge and 35% damage reduction. Solid. He does have big bad bosses, which we do have activated, right? He has the wall standing tall, which is another defensive... sorry, no, it's not a defensive link. All right. Let me just stop right there. Moving on. I thought it was. I'm thinking of tough as nails. That's what I was thinking of, tough as nails. Which that one's a a big nice chunk of defense too for units that can get it off. It's a link that shows up every once in a while, which means that people usually don't have it to link up with. All right, 35 million attack stat. It's pretty good. It looks like he's going to be the one that ends this. 37 million attack stat. Very, very nice. Wow, that's impressive. Okay. Oh, man. We didn't get a chance to get the hidden potential. So, he could have, gotten even stronger right there. All right. This is where we actually wanted to float the cells, because the next phase is locking. So, we're going to float them again. 741,000 start a turn, right? Not too bad. He's only attacked 3 times. We dropped his active skill. Boom. He's going to be probably sitting around... Ooh, 1 million already. Pretty good, pretty good. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to put DKP in slot 1. I think that'll be fine. All right. I can't get an 18 key no matter what. That's okay. All right, we're going to put Super EZA Cell in slot 2. Okay, sure. And then STR Cell, we can grab these. Nice, we got almost all of the Dragon Balls already. This is going to be a little bit of damage. This should be nothing. And then... nothing. Perfect. All right. Oh, he gets additional ki when attacking? I don't know his passive. I've never really looked at it. We like this. All right. He gets defense on his 18 key super. He gets extra defense for the turn, so... I haven't really used DKP yet. This is like my first time really getting to utilize him, so... Yeah, we're gonna have Goku and Frieza be able to slot 1 tank. DKP when he locks. Dang, I should have put Super EZA Cell in slot 1. I really should have, because we don't want him in slot 3 only to get locked and floated off. We're never going to have our rotation set, right? And this could be an issue for Cell, man. I feel like there's a... Bro, like my mustache? Please, can we not itch? Gracious, man. There's another issue, right? If you're fighting a locking boss and you're trying to have... You have a villain like Cell that wants to link with just himself, and you don't have a full team of Cells, you're going to run into this where sometimes you're not even going to have his links up, and they're so important for him defensively. It's a massive importance. All right, let's check the friend unit. 90%, 892, so he'll be over 1 million defense as well. But we will put the AGL Cell in slot 1 here. So 1.2 million, pretty good. And then 1 million right there. All right. Now, AGL Cell, he gets the best of both worlds. He's no longer stacking attack. It's just 50% attack and defense per super attack for the turn. Ki +3, 400% to stats. 35% chance to dodge, crit, and damage reduction rate. He guards all attacks for his first 3 turns. Good. I wish it was there the whole time, but it's not. This is what really separates Gohan and Goku from this guy. Their start of turn defense is crazy different. And then, Gohan can have permanent guard. 180% to stats when he's attacking with 12 or more ki. 50% or more HP, launches an additional attack with a 70% chance of becoming a super. And then he gets an additional crit and dodge chance, 35%. So crit and dodge are at 70%. Now, you know, his defense start of turn 774, but because we're going to be moving him away from Cell, we're looking at 670. Let's go ahead and grab this. Bam. All right. Go ahead and grab this. Okay. And then this. And this will be the final turn we see this guy. No one should take damage this turn. And then we're going into DKP Elder. Now, we are 47 million attack stat. Pretty good. And we're missing a little bit of attack stats here, right? Very, very nice. Very powerful unit. We like that. We like that. He built up super quick. Beautiful. That's exactly, you know, I wasn't exactly hoping for that, but that's, you know, best case scenario. All right, let's go ahead and do this. We're at the 10-minute mark, so we're trying to, you know, speed this up a little bit. Unfortunately, we do have to give a Rainbow Key Sphere to Goku, so Cell couldn't get all those Tech Orbs. All right, now this Piccolo hits pretty hard. He's like 3.5 million super attack. Now, Goku would take no damage. Like, Goku would be totally fine. Goku and Frieza is a very good unit as soon as you get Goku out. Goku is nigh unstoppable in any slot as long as you give him a Rainbow Key Sphere. It's just very, very good. What do we got going on? Oh, we're getting supered. Yeah, double digits, easy. All right, super easy A Cell. 0 damage. It does have a damage threshold. So this next turn, I believe we're going to be wrapping up the video here in a moment. We want to see where their defense is, and then I think we'll just... We haven't revived yet. If we're going to revive, it has to be next turn. It has to be slot 1 right away. So hopefully we do get clobbered in slot 1. But let's not waste any time here. Let's just speed on through. Any active skills to drop? No. Check the start of turn. 852. 852,000. That is, he's fully built up too. Yeah, he does not link as well. Or he links better, but he doesn't give that defensive support. 852,000 defense is actually pretty low. But that's fine. It works for us. If we're going to get supered, now is the time to get supered. So, it has to be... Oh my gosh, 2 rainbow. It has to be slot 1... Oh, well, I mean, if there was 2 normals there, we also would have died. I think if we still get super, we would die. Even after super. If we don't, I will be impressed. That means our defense is sitting 3.5 million. So if we get supered right here, depending on how much damage we take, will tell us how much defense Cell just had after supering. Triple super, by the way. Very impressive if we survive it. Come on. Come on, man. No way, bro. Oh, my gosh. Oh, man. So many attacks right there. 41 million attack stat for AGL Cell. All right. No crit. He has a 70% chance to crit. Much better. Hidden potential. Normal. And it's a crit. And then he dodges. Very nice, very nice. Him in slot 2 or slot 3 is a phenomenal unit, right? Him with big bad bosses would be good enough. Alright. Well, I mean, we kind of seen what we needed to see, so... Oh, who's getting locked here? Booty. Alright. Let me cut and come back to the next rotation. All right, we are back. Oh, that he seals. Super, I'm like, dude, we did not get locked, bro. No, he seals super attacks. That's one of the more rare. So we're at 1.2. I guess we had defensive down, so we're at 1.2 million defense. Much better. I was about to say, you know, this team is trash, but we're at our proper defense. What if we dropped an item? What if we just gave him 20%? Oh, it's only for 3 turns. That's still not too bad. 20% attack and defense for 3 turns. What are we looking at? 1.4 million. It doesn't stack, does it? No, it does not. All right. I mean, you know, he's not the worst unit, right? He's not. His team is not the worst. It's just his worst setup because, you know, you can only get one to revive. Again, you bring in a support memory as well. You bring in that extra 15% from support, looking good. Put him on Glorio's team, looking good. I'm like teeter-tottering. Is his team good or not? Can you make a decision? I think his team is good. I think 55% Cell is a good unit, right? Not great. I think he's good. I think one Cell alone is great on a different team where he's going to, you know, be able to be utilized in slot 1. I think he's great then. But I think his team is, you know, even better with a few items, right? For those that, you know, want to partake in items. All right, we're going to go ahead and end it here, guys, gals, pals. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. How do you feel about Cell now that we have his, you know, a team? This team is relatively efficient. I like it. I might try to run it other places as well. With that said, I'm out of here. Enjoy your night, evening, morning, whatever it may be. Peace out. And I will see you for the Goku Gohan video. Later.